Welcome to another interesting video with fun and unknown facts. Hope you will enjoy the video. Let's get started.
Please do subscribe for more videos and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. The last true pharaoh of Egypt, Cleopatra 769–30 BC, has been immortalized through centuries of art, music and literature for her great physical beauty and love affairs with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Although she was born in Egypt, Cleopatra was not Egyptian. Her origins trace back to the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Macedonian Greek royal family. She was a descendant of Ptolemy Isoter, a general and friend of Alexander the Great. The Ptolemies were the last dynasty to rule Egypt, from 305 to 30 BC. Medieval Arab texts praise Cleopatra for her accomplishments as a mathematician, chemist and philosopher. She was said to have written scientific books and, in the words of the historian Al-Masudi, she was also multilingual. Historical accounts report her speaking between 5 and 9 languages, including her native Greek, Egyptian, Arabic and Hebrew. Cleopatra was married to her brother and co-ruler Ptolemy XIII, who was 10 years old at the time. She was 18. In 48 BC, Ptolemy tried to depose his sister, forcing her to flee to Syria and Egypt. She married Mark Antony in 32 BC. Following Antony's surrender and suicide after being defeated by Octavian, Cleopatra was captured by his army. The legend goes that Cleopatra had an asp smuggled into her room and allowed it to bite her, poisoning and killing her. Contrary to modern portrayals from Elizabeth Taylor and Vivian Leigh, there is no evidence among ancient historians that Cleopatra was a great beauty. Contemporary visual sources show Cleopatra with a large pointed nose, narrow lips and sharp, jutting chin. Her reputation as a dangerous and seductive temptress was in fact the creation of her enemy Octavian. Roman historians portrayed her as a harlot who used sex to bewitch powerful men into giving her power. Cleopatra believed herself to be a living goddess and was keenly aware of the relationship between image and power. Historian John Fletcher described her as a mistress of disguise and costume. She would appear dressed as the goddess Isis at ceremonial events, and surrounded herself with luxury. Contemporary Egyptian sources suggest that Cleopatra was loved among her people. Unlike her Ptolemaic forebears, who spoke Greek and observed Greek customs, Cleopatra identified as a truly Egyptian pharaoh. She learned the Egyptian language and commissioned portraits of herself in the traditional Egyptian style. Cleopatra was living in Rome as Caesar's mistress at the time of his violent death in 44 BC. His assassination put her own life in danger, and she fled with their young son across the river Tiber. Upon her return to Egypt, Cleopatra immediately took steps to consolidate her rule. She had her brother Ptolemy XIV poisoned with aconite and replaced him with her son, Ptolemy XV Caesarion. There's speculation to this day about the way that Cleopatra took her own life. She'd been known for her penchant for poison, so it's generally agreed upon that it played a role, with one rumor claiming she'd poisoned herself. One of the most generally accepted stories is that she induced an asp, an Egyptian cobra, to bite her. Either way, many of the events surrounding the final days of Cleopatra and Mark Antony are conjecture, and as Plutarch put it, what really took place is known to no one. Octavian was furious that the symbol of his victory was gone, but nevertheless, he consented to let Cleopatra be buried side by side with her love Mark Antony, but mysteries still abound about her death and final resting place. Even today, no one knows exactly where the tomb that houses the bodies of Cleopatra and Mark Antony is. Archaeologists continue to search for it. Thanks for watching.
Please do subscribe for more videos.